Emma Raducanu defeated Caroline Garcia to win her first ever match at the BNP Paribas Open on Friday. Emma Raducanu said Andy Murray's milestone 700th career match win played a part in her own victory at Indian Wells on Friday. The Brits were scheduled back-to-back on the main stadium and both came through their matches in 3 sets. Raducanu's 6-1 3-6 6-1 victory over Caroline Garcia marked just her second of the season and her first ever at the BNP Paribas Open. Raducanu came into Indian Wells with a 1-3 record so far in 2022, having been struck by several injuries and niggles in recent months. The world number 13 caught COVID in the preseason, which cost her weeks of training, suffered severe blistering during her second-round Australian Open loss and was forced to retire in the third set of her Guadalajara match against Daria Saville as she picked up an injury, later withdrawing from the Monterrey Open a week later citing a left leg issue. Ahead of her first match in the Californian desert, she admitted she was told there was no chance she'd be able to compete in the BNP Paribas Open, so was taking her participation as a bonus. Despite her recent injury woes and lack of form, the US Open champion managed to clinch her first win in Indian Wells in an impressive mental performance against former world number 4 Garcia, as Raducanu recovered from dropping the second set to win 6-1 3-6 6-1. Speaking after the match, Raducanu, who played second on court straight after compatriot and fellow Grand Slam winner Andy Murray, admitted the former world no one's 1-6 6-2 6-4 win over Taro Daniel helped her stay in the match and get the win. "It's incredible. I think Andy is such a class player," she said, speaking on Murray's milestone achievement of 700 career match wins. "The way he can put the ball in places that you just don't want. I think that's a real great skill to have." The 19-year-old admitted that the scheduling worked in her favor as she was able to channel the 3-time Grand Slam champion during the tough moments in her own match. She continued, "I definitely looked up to him today, especially because I was following him. I knew he came through some tricky moments. I was thinking the same when I dropped the second set. I was like, you can do the same, just keep pushing. I think it was great to follow him in the order of play today." The US Open champion also opened up on the support she had personally received from Murray, hailing him as one of her role models. "It's always like a weird one when you're following someone who has just won. You're like, I really want to do the same. It kind of gives you the extra fuel," Raducanu explained. "I was really happy for him. He gave me like a fist bump, it was really cool. He has been supportive, for sure. I know one time when I was just practicing, I managed to hit with him. I was so nervous. I was moving my feet so fast just to try and keep up. I think he's just such a great role model for me and everyone, from the UK, and also across the world. 700 wins is something I can just dream of. I think I've won 3 now, so I have a long way to go." Raducanu will next face world number 79 Petra Martic while Murray gets 31st seed Alexander Bublik, who he has already played and beat this year.